Welcome back, Exiles. We're going to continue our search for a new location, a point from which we want to enter the plains. Hopefully, we can find something along the shoreline where it'll make it easier for us to transport the forge to a new dwelling that we'll be building close to the plains. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. Gotta say, I am just a little nervous about this Fenris armor because I've always gone heavy armor, and this will challenge me to change the way I approach fighting. Alright, I've got to remember what we've got. That must be our plain stuff. That's our farm, and that's the forge. Let's go check on the forge. We need, probably should go ahead and cook some more. So real quick, let's see if we can't get some, looks like we were in the middle of farming. I don't know what happened last time. I think I quit abruptly because Grandma needed something, and now it's been a while since I've been here, and I can't remember exactly where we were. I should have rewatched the last live stream so that I know what's going on. Please pardon my poor planning. Alright. We want to cook a little bit of wolf skewer. We need some mushrooms and some onions, which we won't find in the meat locker. Here we go. Mushrooms, onions, wolf skewer. Now, what's next? I don't think we have enough boar meat for sausages. This stuff weighs a ton. See, we've got 4 sausages and it's a half pound. These are a pound each. And for that matter, I'm not sure. Can we cook them on one of these? I guess we can. Oh, I'm cooking wolf meat. That's not what I wanted to do. It was stupid on my part. Sorry about that. Setting all kinds of bad examples, but let that be a lesson for you. That is not the right approach. Don't know that we've cooked wolf meat. Let's see what it does. And where did it go? There it is. Cooked wolf meat. So that weighs a pound. We got 5 of them. That's not bad. And we get 45 health and 15 stamina. So not quite as good as the sausages, but we can probably make do. Let's find a spot. 23 and 23, that'd give us an even. Minced meat is 40, 13, 45, 15. That's a little bit better. We don't even want that. We should never have cooked those. unless we did it a long time ago. Alright, we're looking for a spot to put tools. And I think this can go in here. These go back to the farm. So let's head back to the... Well, first let's head back to the forge, and then we'll go to the farm and put this stuff in the ground. And sorry for all the confusion. We're going to go to the forge and check on... That's not it. Okay. Going to go to the forge and keep that silver processing. I thought I heard a rumbling, but I don't see anybody. Possibly a bear or a troll. Now to the farm. Hmm. Don't need him hanging around causing trouble. And I don't think we really need to plant anything right now. I think we're pretty good. Let's take 8. And we'll put it there, and then we don't need that right now. They're hungry, hungry, happy, happy, so it's a mixture. They can eat. We're not going to stick around, so it's kind of a waste of food, but we stand a better chance of getting 1 or 2 little piglets. Alright, let's head. And let's eat some food. Some soup, some sausage. Since the sausage is a little better, let's save it for later. Let's get used to this new weapon of ours. That's a quality level 1. We could definitely use some Fenris to upgrade that. Can't do it here, I'm sure. And that's the wrong direction. Or not. That was the right direction. So what do we want to do here? I think we're good. Let's check the repairs. Not much. We haven't hardly. There's plains down here. Black forest, and then it looks like we got swamp over here, so. Oh, we've got a not a good practice run. We really need to practice our dodging. We got a pretty strong stun. I don't know if we're gonna need this, but it doesn't hurt to put it here. Zoom in though, and we'll use the right arc. And this is a burial chamber. Since we're not making sausages anymore, I'm not sure I need that, but more skeletons, I assume, because we're not seeing any gray dwarfs. Man, the stagger on that is not bad at all. But gotta admit, these guys are pretty low level. Ah, there's our chance to dodge. And we didn't take it. I think I hear one up here somewhere. Not worth the climb up. So here's our little corner of plains. Boy, I hear something moving, or is it ambient? Got a Lox over there. What is our motor? Oh, is he? He couldn't possibly have seen us. What does motor give us? I've forgotten. And that isn't going to tell us. Gives us extra carry weight. We can't tame him yet because we don't have any of the berries it takes. There's some berries. That deer running, sometimes an indication there's something after it, and boom, it's dead. Alright, I wonder if we'll be dead. Let's get this guy's attention. That doesn't work. Knocked off a few hit points there. And we have some new arrows, needle arrows. And our inventory's full already. Don't need rocks. Probably don't need that. Probably don't need that. Probably don't need that. Don't even want that. Ice cream. Possibly. But let's see if we can't pick us a few berries here. Cloudberries. New recipe, mead base for medium stamina. Yes. That might be worth heading back. Well, it's getting to be nighttime anyways. And did we mark? We did not mark the map where our left the... I hear a I forget the name. I call them goblins. They're not called goblins in the game. Fueling. I hear a fueling. You hear those laughs, you know you're close to a fueling. I don't really want to go hunt them down in this mist. It's too dangerous. That said, I think it's just what we're gonna do. So that Desquito knocked about 31 points off our health. That is a loud bow. This is where you wish you had the hunter's bow. Huntsman bow, I think it's called. Oh, there's a fueling site over there. And we've got some more land. Does look like we're approaching nighttime though. And I wouldn't mind being on the next one over so we didn't have to swim for it. Alright, let's head back. I heard a bear, I'm almost sure of it. Yeah, the bite. I never know. Never know when that bite's coming. I don't think there's any reason to pick up the bear hide. So we could come up here and sail just a little further. And I wonder how big that swamp is. was supposed to jump there. Don't know what I did wrong. Nice big copper deposit. Let's repair. And what do we need to upgrade our flesh rippers? One, Fenris hair. I hear something out there causing trouble. Alright, let's put that away. And I think we've got some stuff that'll go in here. That was it. Let's check. That medium stamina. Need 10 yellow and 10 honey. And if we're going to bother making medium, no, that's not it. I want to get to that chest. It's right there. Come on. This stupid portals make it impossible to see. Come on, it's right there. I know it is. Chest. There we go. Let's get rid of these guys. Trying to decide if I want to keep these or try to tame those two locks. And I just don't know about fighting those locks in this kind of gear. Much less, I'm not sure how I don't usually fight locks head on anyway. I usually snipe them with bow and arrow. Is that something we want to spend a day on? Not sure I do. We should take this stuff back, get rid of it. Wow, I swear I saw something over there. But, don't see it now. What is our sword skill? Really low. And this is fist, or hand to hand. Fists. Oh, we've got a plus 14 damage when unarmed. That's interesting. So we've got a score of 18 plus 14 gives me a 20, 32. That's almost the same as my clubs. I'm just carrying too much stuff. I need to drop something. Feels a little lighter. Now, yeah, let's move. Nope, that was too soon. Tearing up the boat, trying to get out of here under full sail. So I've been trying to figure out that arrow, and I think, yeah. The arrow is the direction of the wind. And it doesn't always orient, because see, now we're sailing straight into it. If you look at the arrow and the boat in the mini map, you'll notice, let's be sure and keep fed. I'm going to go ahead and do that now to get these. Oh, I don't think I can sail through there. Let's go around. See if we can get at it that way. But what I was saying, if you look at the orientation of the boat, you can see the white arrow would be the wind coming across the right side of the boat, or I guess that's, let's see, the aft side. And if you look at the diagram where the circle turns around like that, it kind of matches up with that. And now we're headed straight into the wind. Yeah. I can't explain it in very good words, but that is the wind direction. The mini-map stays facing north, whereas that circle changes with whichever direction we're looking at. And that's why it looks like the wind and the other thing don't always line up. Can we get through there? Don't really want to have a fight in the swamp, but maybe we can. Not fight in the swamp, get through there. Worst case, we run into abomination and we have to fight it. Get out of the boat get destroyed, something like that. That's the worst case. Well, that and we don't have a portal set up, so that isn't good. I don't like this. We're backing out. I think we're backing out. We do need more guck. But it's not a desperate need or anything. Look at that water beating up off of us. Get us going the right direction. We're going to just turn right into the wind, so there's no need to have the sail down. If we saw a sunken crypt here, I wouldn't mind getting some more iron. We'll need it at some point. You always need more iron. Especially if we decide to start building with iron poles. There's an iron wood pole combination. It'll let you take your stone buildings a little higher. I haven't had a need for it yet. But if you want to build tall buildings, that's a good way to go about it. Looks like there's a skeleton spawner in there. That's probably a combination skeleton and Druger. Druger. You'd think as much as I play this game, I'd be better at pronouncing the names, but I'm not. It's a good sized swamp, but I'm not seeing any sunken crypts. I've never set up a home base actually in the swamp. That might be kind of interesting. And I don't like sailing through the swamp biome because you can't see. Yeah, 2 Drugar. Spawn points. A little more swamp over there, but not seeing any of the green lights that go with a crypt. Wouldn't mind finding a abandoned tower right over here. think I want too much speed in here. Just kind of cheat over to this other side. That narrow point right there is going to be tough to navigate. And looks like we found an underwater boulder. I'm going to go ahead and sail around this area. We get a feel for what's here. Come on, you can fit through there. Here we go. So there's our fueling village, which will be one of our first battles if we decide to set up here. There's our locks, friends. And there's a fueling. I knew we heard one. Ow, that was a big hit. I'm gonna pull over here for repairs real quick. Oh, God, of course. And he's got a club. Is he coming out in the water? Looks like it. We'll just say goodbye to him. Alright, gotta check the map here. I don't think... Huh, interesting. Alright, he is out in the water. I'm going to turn around. I want to see our boat. Just looks a little weathered and beaten. It's a lot darker than the hold and the benches or boxes there on the deck. So I really want to pull over and do a quick repair job. Get the speed maybe. I think we'll have to deal with Mr. Troll, but would be nice if we could sneak in a repair before we have to deal with him. He's on us, but we're gonna give it a shot. Anywhere? Yes. Drop our portal. Come on. There we go. Repair. Wasn't as bad as it looked. Now let's go find the troll. He'll be happy to see us. Looks like we're good on food. As good as we're gonna get. He got us. Got us again. And a bear. We're gonna have to try this again. We lost our rested buff. Lost our stamina. I need a minute, a full minute, before I can heal again. Alright, there goes Troll. What happened to our bear? There he is. Gonna finish him off. Yeah, bear trophy. Don't know if we care. I don't know, we don't need any more troll hide. And we don't need a bunch of wood. Need some. Do need to go to the forge and... Alright. I think I'll let him go find a leech or something. Did we lose our bench? No. He can go play with the leech. Something that'll get him killed and stay out of our way. we ended up picking up more wood anyway. We got some bear trophies somewhere. We probably do, but not seeing them. Let's do one more day. I'm not sure if this is the area of the plains that we want to start with. We've got that nice little village there, but that's about it. Yeah, we want to do the forge. Not enough coal. We need 6 more pieces. And we should probably grab another healing potion to replenish the one we lost. There's 2, 3, 3 more. Well, while I'm thinking about it, it's not the most efficient, but I'm going to go ahead and eat. I should get rid of these sausages. One more piece of coal. Come on. That should do it. We don't have one Fenris hair. That's too bad. Gotta remember I have that. Yeah, that's right. We got a half a stack of wood there to put in the kiln when I return. Let's take a look at the rest of that island on the north side. Do I want to take a portal with me? Leave this portal here. We'll call that our isle. Is that the right spelling? I hope so. I can't remember, 10 or 20. I think it's 10, 20 wood, yeah. But always check. We don't have 10 eyes, so I got that. Always happens is I don't type those 2 digits fast enough and it takes them as 2 separate entries. So that's Isle. Now we go to the Isle. Now, if something terrible happens, we have a way out. I'm thinking the leech one. I wondered if you could pick up anything. By just sailing through it. Looks like you can. Let's drop a portal right here. You hear those feelings. Could build a little island base right there. Have to put it on stilts because I bet it gets flooded in the storms. I don't want to get too close because I'll get bitten by a mosquito. But I would like to put this land on my map. So I'm going to get out here in the open water and then I'm going to turn about. See if we can map this other half. Gonna turn into the use our power. That's what it's for. Full sail makes it harder for a Desquito to get us as we're mapping out this shoreline. Oh shit. Get on the... Damn it! There's a fueling village. I can't tell if that water is gonna... Oh, hit those rocks again. Another fueling village. More rocks. Nice little cove. Alright, let's double back here. Gonna try something, and it's probably stupid, but I'm gonna try to go down that. Yeah, that's not what we wanted. Come on, get me off of this. Lift me up, carry me on. Yeah, that's what I expected. Two separate islands. Black Forest. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Gonna try to pull in here and make repairs. But I think we're probably good for now. Let's keep going. Gonna lose our motor. Our motor. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I don't want to hit those rocks. Saga, there's a sunken crypt over there. Or a troll cave. Can't tell for sure. Sunken crypt, or burial chamber, I mean. Burial crypt, whichever one it is. I think that we will put our home here. Looks like it's time to set down. Yeah, we beat that up good that time. I thought we actually had more than that, but... Is this troll cave? Big rock. Okay. A new Shadowgarth Forge. Exact same makeup. I'm not climbing up there to get you. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, you're a swordsman. Too bad you're not a bowman. This'll work. I wonder how far is it though before we to the plains. It's going to be quite a ways. Have a shield out? I do. Habit. I did a 2-3. Well, that'll work, but it's a ways from the plains area. Alright, let's get back. You guys got a chest in here for me? I don't see one. Yeah, I think I want to be a little closer to the plains. Okay. Gotta keep an eye on that. So next time we enter the plains. Let's wrap it up here for today. And before we do, let's take a look here. It's only got this little stretch of plains right here. We've got the Isle portal there. And then I think we landed right about here. And then did our little excursion in. Sail this back this way. Wonder if we can get through there. Probably. That wasn't too bad, but that might be too narrow. We might have to go around the swamp, come back to here. Attack that village. Get the first of our black metal. We're not going to set base up there. It's just not big enough. Wish I'd followed this shoreline a little closer. We'll start. Maybe we'll try to see if we can take out that village and get things ready. The thing is we can't grow our crops anywhere but in the plains. So we want to find a good location. This was all swamp. A little bit of plains. Mistlands. See, that's... I'd like to find... Like over here... What do we get? What's it going to take for us to sail? If we sail over here... We got a little tiny area, and then we got plains. We've got a big swamp here if we want iron, and then somewhere in here, there's black forest, mistlands. See, that's, I'd like to be plains and mistlands and black forest. And this spot's looking more promising. I wonder if we still have a portal there. I don't think we do, because it's named portal. Well, until next time, I'm Grandpa Bud. We're playing Valheim, and you all have a good one. Thanks for joining.